All right, YouTube, we are live. It is Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. It's Wednesday. Um, Bias for future Travis and other people. Um, Nasdaq's the leading index to the upside. Okay, formed a 4-hour SMT, right? We can see that Nasdaq formed a high and a higher high. ES formed a high and a lower high. Okay, out of that 4-hour bullish fair value gap. We are in a big ass 4-hour bearish fair value gap area, but what I want to look at is the daily time frame, right? Nasdaq's leading index to the upside. We already inversed this daily fair value gap. Okay, so higher time frame for me is bullish, right? We broke structure in the 4-hour time frame. Higher time frame is showing me that we want to continue up, right? What do I want to look for? We have these draws and liquidity above, right? We're in this fair value gap area. If we want to push through this area, we are going to push through it with force, and we're going to come up and take out these highs. But we do have a lot of low resistance draws and liquidity down below. So what I'm looking at is if we look at the hourly time frame on both indexes, right? We formed an hourly bullish fair value gap. We have hourly low, we have London session low, Asian session low, and we have this 4-hour lows down below. I wouldn't want to be bearish until we inverse that hourly fair value gap, okay? Because overall higher time frame is showing me that it wants to continue up. The hourly we're bullish, the 4-hour we're bullish, the daily we're bullish on NASDAQ. We didn't inverse that daily fair value gap yet on ES, which is why we still have the potential to continue down. I wouldn't be surprised if we did, especially because we're coming up and we're sweeping out a 4-hour draw on liquidity, right? We're sweeping out higher time frame draws on liquidity, right? But I wouldn't want to personally be bearish until we inverse this hourly fair value gap, right? Because I just don't want to assume that we're just going to trade right through this. We could, but again, I would like to see a reaction off of that area because I do like looking at, let's see, why is this glitching out? If we look at a 15-minute time frame, we have 15-minute low, and then we have on ES 15-minute low, 15-minute low. And this 15-minute low is in the hourly fair value gap. I usually like seeing those get swept. I really like seeing. I would really like to see something like this and continue higher. Show us that we want more bullish confirmation out of it. But again, we could just rip off market open and just come up and keep continuing higher. But what is going on? Regardless, I would love to see a retrace first before we continue higher. Market open looks like we want to continue higher. But yeah, I'd really like to target this draw on liquidity above because there's nothing else to our left, right? We're in these fair value gaps, right? But usually when we're in an area like this, we usually trade through it with force and we just pile drive right through it if we want to continue higher. So we're going to see what happens. I'm more bullish, in my opinion, just because, all right, we are sweeping out higher time frame draws and liquidity. Yes, I understand. But higher time frame holds higher power. Higher time frame is showing me that we want to continue higher, right? We're disrespecting bearish confluences. We broke structure on the 4-hour, broke structure on the 1-hour. But if we come up and take out this 4-hour draw above on ES with no retracement, nothing, we just continue up, 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 up. I'm not going to trade today. But again, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm going to be patient, be calm, and see what happens. There's no need to trade today. Especially because we've had a good week so far. Yes, we went break even on Monday, and Monday should have been a winner, but this month is looking pretty good. This is one of my best months so far. Again, 5 PA accounts, our 10 PA accounts have been X'd out, but 5 of those were anyway below 50K, so it doesn't even matter. But the other ones were above 50K. They were like 50,500, so like 500 in profit. So again, we have fresh 50K accounts, but these are based off of the 10 50K accounts that we have, the PA accounts. And they're either $1,000 in profit or the other 5 are pretty close to the trailing drawdown. So, but again, the goal is to build those to 55,000. I ain't requesting shit until they're around 55,000. So I want to build a buffer. That's my goal. But yeah, we'll see what happens. See if we get a trade today or not. That's my bias. We'll play some music. We'll chill out. I'm going to cut the chat in the Discord. Again, the Discord is private now. You can cry about it if you want. But again, I just like the community right now that we have. Just a couple people. It's chill, and that's it. All right. I'm going to cut the chat, guys. There's no news today. G. Also got that 4 S&T, the upside with the DAC pack leading. I smell them. Yeah, so do I. But again, let's wait for a setup, right? We just don't want to assume it because we are in an area where we could reverse. But if we're going to go through this area, Wing Wong, it's going to be with force. We've seen it happen multiple times. Again, higher time frames is showing me that it wants to continue higher, right? Like I'm more focused on what we want to target. So maybe we can come into here a little bit and get a little retrace down, maybe, and then something like that. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see if we just want to keep continuing higher. Market open too is just showing me we want to continue higher. But again, it could be manipulation up and then continue lower. Who freaking knows? But I gotta play a beat because YouTube keeps canceling my shit. No, no sponsors, no sponsors, no sponsors, YouTube. Alright, play something good for me. Ponytail man. Let's go. Alright, ladies, I'm gonna cut chat. I'm gonna vibe out. And I'm going to trade. Again, I had this conversation with Wing Wong yesterday. You guys aren't going to hear me calling out my trades. I'm just going to take them, and you'll know if I'm in them or not. ES came back up and inversed that fair value gap back to the upside. We inversed the bullish fair value gap, and then we came back up, inversed that bearish fair value gap. Right up this candle. I'm leaning towards bullish. See if we get any sort of retrace or something. Hey. Guys, that PDF document though that I was talking about, it's to help you. It helped me last night. I filled it out too. It helps get your mind wrapped around a couple things that you really don't think about on a daily basis. And again, it's not from me personally, it's from the book I'm reading. I just switched it up a little bit. I wonder what this entry would have been off of the inverse. Yeah, that would have been too much. How many points is this? It's 10-point stop. It's nothing crazy. That's crazy though. That would be nuts. That would be nuts. Let's see if that ends up playing out in the future time. 1 to 5. Yeah, Forex Factory's a good one always. Remember, create an account. I guess I'm not logged in, but You could just customize to what you want to see. Click the filter button. Right? I mark out all the yellow calendar. I have orange, red, and then the gray for bank holidays and just USD because I don't trade anything else. And then I have all these checked out. Ooh, 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 ooh. I might have to go to the bathroom. You know what I was noticing the other day? Like, again, I had these like FTMO accounts, and when I had those other accounts, like the evals already passed and ready to go, how I kind of like went on tilt, right? Because I had room to do it. And what I learned off of that is when we have the capital to be able to do things like that, you cannot think like that because you will blow everything right away. And that's like the next step. Like if you have $1 million account, live account, and you think you could just sling trades because you could sling trades, it's not going to go well. And that's why I like trading with Apex, because again, you have to trade the right way. You really have to trade the right way. We formed a 5-minute fair value gap. Can you give me a retrace, mate? If we inverse this 5-minute, I would assume we'd at least come to this hourly fair value gap down below. But I want to see if we're just going to continue higher. But if we get something like this that is so simple and continue higher, I would probably run around naked. But we'll see. She might just want to freaking go up all day. I really am going to consider soon not giving a shit about this 4-hour high soon. I'm only 154 points away. That's not compared to even this hourly fair value gap, 160 points away. To me, it looks like we want this up here. Just not liking how the 1 minute looks. It's just slow chop up. But we have some draws we could sweep here and mark out and look for S&Ts. We do have that. Let's do this. I need to make a template for a 1 minute. Let's do this. So we do this all the time. Yeah, let's do that. See res. 1 minute. Yeah. Tiny 1 minutes. Where's this one at? 939. Yeah, 939. Whoa, Charlie.
Just feel like you can't get a song started. Output's co-producer is very.
Excuse me now. What the fuck? Touch the ground, fever. Never tell. The macro's about to open up. So again, I want to see if the macro, if we start to reverse or not. So I don't want to see happen. And we are coming into this 4 hour right here on NASDAQ. I'd like to see us respect this 1 minute. If we respect this 1 minute, it'd be nice. Wave after wave, wave after wave, slowly drifting. It's either on the macro, we're going to start to reverse down, or we're going to continue higher. That's what I really want to see. That's what I really want to see. Right now I'm risking 8 points, so 5 times 8 equals 40 times 4. I'm risking 160. So it's like half of yesterday's profits. It's like half of yesterday's profits. We did form a 15-minute gap though too. We could come back down and want to fill that. But I would really love to keep pushing. Don't want to inverse this 1 minute. My full take profit on ES would be when NASDAQ takes out these highs. Come on, ES, what you doing? Oh, what you doing? Oh, what I think I might do is, what if I moved it below this low? How would I like that? I'd like that. I'm gonna reduce risk. There we go. Mom. Alright, we're in the macro. Let's see what happens. Come on, baby. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. I don't want to retrace. With force. Oh, you dirty little girl. I don't like that. I don't like that. We inverse that 1 minute. Let's respect this one. We're hitting VWAP too. Let's see if this is the spot where we can start moving back up. I'm fine with this risk anyway, because again, now we're risking 4.75 points. So let's say 5 times 5 equals 25 times 4. I'm risking $100 per account. So I like the risk to reward there. Alright, we formed a 1 minute bearish. See if we respect this or disrespect it. I would love for this to be the new low. We're right at equilibrium too. So this is potential right here. If we inverse this 1 minute, I'm going to like this. If not, let's see. Lead it up. Come on, baby. Right, we got a bearish candle closure out of it. Alright, looks like I'm gonna get stopped. Especially if we inverse this 1 minute. Let's see. If we get a bullish candle closure out of here, I'm gonna like it. If we inverse it, I'm gonna cut it. Just to avoid a little bit risk. Really? Alright, now we'll see if we get stop loss hit. Because again, we didn't inverse it yet. It's right at that low. Okay, I got stopped. Alright, I gave it a shot. 114 per account. I swear, if you fucking tap me like that, I'm gonna be very angry with you. Did anybody else take a trade there? I like that one. I think Nasdaq's gonna come and take out those highs. But I entered on ES. Alright, I gotta follow my rules on this. And I gotta switch accounts, which stinks, but it's alright. So we have that one loss there. I'm gonna switch groups. Group 2. Oh my goodness. Really? Really? Ruh-roh, Raggy. Alright, I'm gonna cut my I really wanted to let my FTMO trade run, but I'm gonna close it here. I made $650 on my FTMO accounts. I entered on Nasdaq, but I think it might reverse here a little bit. So 1 win, 1 loss. But what I want to pay attention to is here. I still think we might continue higher. It's the problem. At night. Look at this. Look at this. You stink. You stink. Really? If you do this, I'm gonna be mad. Right into the 5-minute too, Nasdaq. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Ah! Oh, that's funny. I only lost like $500. $571. Yeah, so again, we're still with yesterday's win. It's double this. We're fine. I'm fine with that. Oh, now we come back and inverse this. You fucker. All right, we took an L today. I literally got stopped out after moving my stop loss up a little bit. That doesn't mean my full take profit, but we can see right now we're back around break even, but I got stopped out. Not a big loss, right? I like the risk I took on this trade. I accepted it. I want to see if we were going to continue higher up to these 4-hour highs, right? On Nasdaq, but again, ES has some room to do it. But I took a trade on Nasdaq, but on my FTMO account. There's the date, right? We still banked around 648 per account, so we're up 1,500 on these accounts in the past 2 days. But again, I'm done for the day. ES, I took a loss on my PA accounts, my main accounts, right? 114 per account. But again, I took a trade on Nasdaq to continue higher, but we got stopped out on ES. All right. All right, we took an L today. I literally got stopped out. All right, guys. I wanted to ride it up. We've seen it continue before, but this was my trade. We've seen it continue higher before. I was gonna take partials here probably around a 1 to 2.65, and then I was gonna take full take profit once Nasdaq took out these 4-hour highs. But we Oh gosh, dude, we inversed both of these 4-hour gaps too. Look at that. Yeah, we inversed it. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. I think it's going to continue higher, but we just got chopped out. I just wanted to continue higher, see if we're going to take out those draws above. That's really it. That's funny. Those accounts hit the $2,500 drawdown because we were up $200 per account, and then now it went down because again we hit the trailing drawdown. That's funny. Well, now we're on to group 2, which is cool. But I'm probably going to be done for today. I'll send the other thing in the chat. Took the longest as well, got stopped for one. That's good. Waiting for shorts right now. Nothing too crazy still in. Yeah, I'm taking. Ranked at 146. And there you go. So she said. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like trading these 5 accounts. I trusted my trade, and I thought we were going to just continue higher. But on NASDAQ, dude, we inversed both of these 4 hours too. This 4-hour bearish, this 4-hour bearish. Again, my entry was off of. We came down on ES into the 5-minute fair value gap. We formed a 1-minute S&T to the upside. ES was the Nasdaq was the leading index, right? We formed the S&T here. Nasdaq formed a high and a higher high. ES formed a high and a lower high out of that 5-minute fair value gap. We broke structure to the upside right here. I thought that was going to be it. We came down. We respected a bullish fair value gap. I thought we were going to continue higher. Wanted to target at least a 1 to 2. But yeah. Part of it. I reduced my risk. My original stop was here. But then once we respected this 1-minute bullish fair value gap, I moved her up a little bit to the most recent low. And it reduced our risk a little bit, which is good. Which is good. But yeah, maybe we want to retrace into one of these 15-minute fair value gaps first or something like that. But again, 1 win, 1 loss. I took my trade on NASDAQ on my FTMO accounts. I'll send the screenshot in. Hold on. Can we just do today? There we go. There we go. We're getting some. Look at that stop loss. That's why we have a stop loss, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we have a stop loss. All right, I sent it into the chat. I made 648 on my eval, on the FTMO eval, and then I lost $114 per account on my PA accounts. I just wanted to get the continuation. I took it, trusted it. Fuck it. I mean, that's why it's much better trading on these groups. I feel good after even taking that loss, which sounds terrible, but all right, we're coming into a 15-minute bullish fair value gap right now on ES. Bias was overall correct, which is good. But yeah. Look at that too. Did we inverse 4 hour and 4 hour? We're coming up for these draws. I don't know if it's going to be today or tomorrow, but I think we're coming for them. We might need a little bit of a correction though, because we are overly extended. We might need a little something like this. The ES is coming into a 15-minute. NASDAQ's coming into a 5-minute. Sweeping out this 5-minute low and a 15-minute fair value gap. Watch this be the spot. I'm done for the day though, guys. I'll stick around and trade with you guys. Yeah. I really just I just thought we were just gonna pump all. It looked like we were just gonna keep continuing higher, but then we slowed down. We ended up getting a retrace. It's okay. That's why I reduced my risk the way I did. But like even we lost 114 yesterday. We made 232. We're still up on the week by good, I think. Yeah, we're still up almost $1,000. Oh, we're not at a 10K month anymore. Boo. Wing Wong, how do you like the alternating groups though? It's good because now we can get a little bit of a breather because like my accounts, they're close to the trailing drawdown. They're at 51,700 right now after that loss. They're the highest one. But now it's like we could take a breather. Now we're on the other group. let that group breathe for a little bit. And then we'll come back around to her. You know?
Sir, can we ask you America first or Israel first? Israel first? Or America? Anyone? What do you have to say? You're a fat, disgusting penguin, sir. You're a fat, disgusting penguin. You're the biggest, disgusting penguin. You're losers.
Yeah, maybe it was best that we didn't take it. No, I trusted it. Why not? I don't care about this 4 hour anymore. Guys, I'm gonna give it to 10:20, then I'm gonna cut it. All right. Okay, we hit this trade. All right, we took an L today. I literally got stopped out after my stop loss. That was gonna be my full take profit, but you can see right now background break even, but I got stopped out. Um, Not a big loss, right? I like the risk I took on this trade. I accepted it. I want to see if we're going to continue higher up to these 4 hour highs, right? On NASDAQ. But again, took a trade on NASDAQ on my FTMO account. There's the date. We'll see if I'm right at the end of the day with this 4-hour high getting taken up here. Well, what did I say though? We had these 4-hour bearish fair value gaps. We usually move through it with force, and we fucking did. So, but again, we did move off market open 195 points. Our entry was somewhere around here on NASDAQ. I entered a little bit early on my eval accounts. I entered off of when we had that SMT form. I entered right off the SMT, which was here. This was my NASDAQ trade. And then I took profit somewhere, I think it was like around here. So we still hit 75 points on NASDAQ. Around 60 to 70 points, I would say. Where did we get stopped out? What time did we get stopped out? 6:37. So I took it back when we went up to the high. So around 10 a.m. Around 10 a.m. candle. Yeah. Damn. Maybe I should have just taken out NASDAQ off the leading index, which I probably should have done. We'll go back and review that. But it's all good. $70, $80, $90. Yeah, I don't like this price action, how it's moving now. I mean, some BS. Just gonna let it ride. Risking 112 per account. Yeah, I know, Jay. I mean, Mr. T Long, believe in your trade. This is a 15-minute gap now, too. If you're saying you're in some BS, that shows me you're not confident in it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're comfortable with the risk and you trust it, then there's nothing wrong with that. If you saw a setup and you see the potential of the trade playing out, then trust that, bro. Trust that.
Justin Merlin was literally making the unprofitability. This is generation market. And he made so many moves, so fucking stupid. Every single person
What the fuck? What time is it? 10:20 yet? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna close my broker. I'm gonna accept that loss on the chin. We did take another. We took a win and a loss, but again, the loss that really matters is the one on our PA counts because it's. But I'm gonna go back and review that. I did take it off of the lagging index on this one. Because we did come down into that 5 minute, right? You can go back and rewind it and watch. But the reason why I took it off of ES is because we did retrace into that 5 minute fair value gap, which was right here. And then I scaled down to the lower time frame and we ended up forming that 1 minute SMT. And then we broke structure to the upside, which was right here. That was my entry. Stop below this low. Once we respected this fair value gap up here, stop below this low where this fair value gap was created. Gave it a shot. I wanted to see equilibrium get respected when we were there out of this fair value gap, but it didn't. And yeah, it's part of life. I just wanted to take a continuation confluence. But we minimized our loss. It's not a big loss at all. $114 per account. So, yep. That's about it. We'll see if this 4-hour high gets hit today. If not, maybe it's something we could target tomorrow. We have news tomorrow. Unemployment claims at 8:30, and then we got PPI on Friday. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Want to see strong close? Yeah, that's the problem. That's why I break even, just in case it reverses. Holy rejection surprise. Yeah, I mean, it's trading at the end of the day, guys. I was comfortable with the risk and everything. Again, coming into these trades, I'm just focusing on trusting myself as a trader and focusing on following my rules, you know? Regardless of the trade I do take, maybe today was a stupid trade. I don't think it was. I saw a confirmation to do it. I took it. I've seen many times where we keep just continuing higher. I thought today was going to be one of those days, and I really thought we were going to take out this 4-hour high. But again, we wanted one more retrace back down. But I truly, really think this is going to get hit. I don't know when, but I think it's going to get hit. If we're going to react off a spot, it's going to be in this 15-minute fair value gap. If this was an hourly gap down below, I'd expect us to trade right through it and come into this gap. But we have two 15-minute gaps. But again, price could still just fucking come here. Whoop. Oh, what happened? Could come up here and dump back down. Yeah, I'm not even liking how the market's moving regardless to take a trade right now. I think I'm done. A trade on NASDAQ wasn't bad. I just didn't like the risk. I wanted it below this low, which was a 64-point stop. I'm fine with taking that on my eval because I have 10K drawdown. I just didn't like the risk to reward. I liked this better. Let's see if this is the spot. Did we break structure yet? Oh, we did. We broke structure on the 1 minute. Yeah, I'm not liking this. Look, same thing as yesterday. Wasn't this the trade we took yesterday? 5 minute bearish above. We're coming out of a 15-minute gap. Higher time frame holds higher power, in my opinion. If we're going to come right through this and we inverse that, we're coming for that 4-hour high, in my opinion. This is funny, dude. Let's see if ES inverses this. Or respects it. Whoa. Good job, Yas. Sounds good. Good job. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna paper trade this if it happens. Excuse me. What are you looking at? What are you looking at, Gigo? What are you looking at, Gigo? Ow, you hit my wiener. Get out. Get out. Go over there. Go on the couch. Go lay down. Lay down. Is this the freaking retrace, man? Is this really it? Oh my god. We're back to our break even on the ES trade. Anyway, if I would have kept my original stop, I would have lost anyway, so. Look at this baby go. There's no way. Oh, it did it! It inversed it! It inversed it! Oh, that's funny. It inversed it. Let's see if it gets a reaction off of this 1 minute. There's no way, dude. There's no way. Was this equilibrium also? Look at this shit. Oh my god. We got 2 fair value gaps. Oh, that's so funny. Am I gonna fucking end up doing this shit? I don't wanna. What is that stop? 29 points? 30 point stop. It's a different group. 3 micros, you can go in and risk 160, is it? Or 180? 180. This should be break even. I would follow my 2 trade rule. I switched groups. But I really don't like this candle closure. I need a bullish candle closure. Followed my 2 trade rule. Followed my risk. Switched groups. We came out of a 15-minute fair value gap. We inversed a 5-minute fair value gap to the upside. Came down, respected fair value gap and equilibrium. Wing Wong, what do we think? What do we think, Wing Wong? Are you sitting? Oh, look at this closure. It's 2 trade rule. It's what it's again, it's on different accounts. So it's again group 2. It is group 2. All right. I'll rock with it. We'll find out. I'll rock with it. I'll rock with it. Watch, as soon as I enter, it's gonna just dick down. As soon as Travi enters. If you do this, I'm gonna karate chop you in the throat. Are you gonna fake us out or what? Oh, you fart. You fart. Oh, you suck. Ah! Another L. We went for it. Fuck it. We went for it. I went for it. Fuck it. All right, now I'm done. I was comfortable with it too. I don't really care about it. I was comfortable with it too. Straight L. All right, I lost 183 per account on those groups. All right, now we're at the next group. Wait, I'm so confused. Oh, that doesn't even bother me at all. We're still in the 50,800, 50,700. Oh, yeah. That's whatever. All right, now we're on to group 3. But I'm done for the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 47. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. All right, let me screenshot this. All right, well, I followed my 2 trade rule. There's nothing else that can happen off of that. I trusted it. I really want that 4-hour high. But yeah, I said I was going to be done at 10:20, and I ended up not being done at 10:20, which I should have been done at 10:20, but it's okay. It's okay. Now I'm officially done because I followed 2 trade rule on my accounts. We followed the risk. I lost 183 per account on that one. But now I have to be done. All right, so we lost 1.12K today, but that's 2 different accounts. So, still up on the week. You back, honey? All right, guys. I'm officially done. Something I could have done better today is just stayed by my... I said I was going to be done at 10:20. I wasn't done at 10:20. I saw another opportunity. We took it, and we instantly just got stopped. So, yeah. Shit happens. That's life. And, yeah, don't know what else to say. But regardless, it's still a small loss. But we're going to stick to our rules, follow our system. That's it. And, again, losing days are going to happen. But 2 trade rule, 1 trade per account. Yeah, now we're on to the next group. You know what I'm saying? So we'll go to the next group tomorrow. And just keep alternating, keep pumping. Alternating and pumping. All right, guys. Sound good? I posted my wins and losses in the chat. So we had 1 win and 2 dubs. But again, my rules are based off of my PA accounts. So the ones I took on my FTMO account, I don't. Those are whatever. It's still an eval. So, but I swear to God, if we end up coming up over here and inversing this 1 minute fair value gap and then taking out that 4-hour high, I'm gonna commit the SUI. Okay. I'm gonna commit the SUI. Peace out, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Losing day for me today, and that's it. All right. All right. Peace out, guys. Peace out. YouTube, peace out.